For decades, software was built by people, developers, engineers, architects, problem solvers, working late, turning ideas into code. But lately, a new question keeps appearing, everywhere. Will artificial intelligence replace developers? Headlines say yes. Social media says definitely. And somewhere in a dark office, a single laptop still glows, waiting for someone to press enter. If you scroll long enough, it feels like coding is already over. Newsrooms run the same story, on loop. Viral threads declare developers are finished. Conference panels argue while the audience sits silent. LinkedIn becomes a battlefield of layoff posts and hot takes. Stock charts turn red. Graduates refresh inboxes and find rejection again and again. Then a chatbot smiles back and says, "I'll build your entire app." Just like that. But before the panic, there was craft. Whiteboards covered in architecture, walls of sticky notes, mapping what users actually need. Two developers staring at the same bug until it finally breaks. Coffee cups, messy desks, green terminals, and thick textbooks with notes in the margins. Coding was never just typing. It was thinking, together, until something real shipped. And when it did, you shook hands. You meant it. Then the tools changed. Ghost text appeared inside the editor. A suggestion, then a whole function. Then an explanation right beside your code. Split screens filled up. Sidebars started talking. Diffs turned green and red faster than ever before. Developers clicked accept and kept moving. Laptops got new stickers. Desks got second monitors. And quietly, a new partnership formed. Not human versus machine. Human with machine. Today, AI can move fast, scaffold an app in seconds, generate tests before you finish your coffee, refactor across dozens of files while you still remember why. Write the README, suggest the SQL, fix the CSS that was fighting you all morning. Multi-file changes applied almost instantly. It feels like cheating. It feels like magic. It feels like the future arrived without asking permission. But speed is not the whole job. Product briefs stay messy. Stakeholders still want it fast, secure, and cheap all at once. Production incidents do not care how fast you typed. Edge cases hide where no prompt thought to look. Security warnings appear in code that looked fine 30 seconds ago. Legacy systems remain beautifully terrible. And when something breaks at 2 a.m., there is an empty chair labeled accountability. No AI avatar sits there. So two kinds of developers are emerging. The first writes careful prompts, reviews every line, ships small, clean pull requests. The second copy-pastes and hopes. One treats AI like a junior engineer. The other treats it like a vending machine. One gets leverage. The other gets chaos. The best teams still talk, still sketch on napkins, still ask a mentor, does this architecture actually make sense? The market is shifting, whether we like it or not. Hiring boards show fewer junior slots and more demand for judgment. Whiteboard interviews still happen, but now resumes list AI tools, agents, prompt engineering. Remote stand-ups fill screens while offices half empty tell their own story. Contractors, full-time, salary bands moving in directions nobody agrees on. Some hallways are crowded, some are quiet. And every developer wonders the same thing. Am I early or am I late? The skills that matter are changing shape. System design still wins. Threat models still matter. Test plans still separate professionals from gamblers. User journeys still belong on the wall, not in a chat window. A good prompt is not a magic spell. It is a spec written clearly for a very fast, very literal collaborator. Code review is still where quality lives, and the real question never changes. Did this help users, or did we just ship more noise? For years, we chased the 10x engineer, the fastest typer, the loudest hustler, But AI rewrites that myth. The new leverage is not typing speed. It is orchestration. One person guiding many agents in parallel, like a factory of ideas. But factories still need quality gates, green pipelines, elegant solutions, not giant generated messes. Calm focus beats frantic output. Because shipping in a day means nothing if you spend a month fixing it. Humans still own the why. Roadmaps still decide what gets built and what waits. Customer interviews still reveal truths no model guessed. Architecture trade-offs still live on whiteboards, where consequences are real. API contracts, privacy checklists, launch go-no-go lists. These are not autocomplete problems. They are responsibility problems. The best teams align, not because AI told them to, but because someone chose wisely. So the profession is transforming. Developers are becoming directors, editors, verifiers of machine output. You approve the plan, you cut the bad draft, you watch agents run, while you guard the standard. Human plus AI becomes a pipeline, not a personality clash. New titles appear, new labs open, new skills get practiced every night after the stand-up ends. Look out the window and the city glows. Your IDE reflects back, and the work continues. So who gets replaced? Task executors, ticket copiers, builders who never ask why the ticket exists. Burnout looks the same, whether the paste came from your fingers or a model. But who thrives? Problem owners, people who connect business to code, to outcomes, curious builders who prototype, learn, and adapt. There is a fork in the road. One path says, do tasks faster. The other says, own the result. AI does not choose for you. So will AI replace developers? Not the ones who think, not the ones who ship, not the ones who stay responsible when the deploy goes green. AI replaces tasks, not thinkers. Your hand and the cursor can share the same file. The celebration can stay subtle. The horizon can stay open. Because the future of programming will not belong to humans or to artificial intelligence alone. It will belong to those who learn how to combine both. Nova Atlas, explaining the